Did you know that in 2008, a pedal that was such garbage came out that he changed the bike industry and is still screwing you to this very day?
That pedal was called the Smarty. It was a knockoff of a popular Crank Brothers pedal called the Candy. Except this knockoff was made by Crank Brothers themselves.
You see, if you've been riding for less than 15 years, you probably didn't know that all bicycles up to about $8,000 used to come with pedals in the box. But this pedal that manufacturers were including from factories in 2008 failed so often and dramatically that effectively manufacturers said, fine, we're just not going to put pedals in the box anymore.
There's a psychological bias called the mere exposure effect. Long story short, it says that you like things that you're familiar with. Capitalism knows this, and they use it against you. So in the bike industry, parts and accessory companies do everything they can to get their part onto the bike straight out of the box. So you become familiar with their product and buy from them for the rest of your life because you know it's better. This battle for dominance between bike companies is how Crank Brothers came to knock off their very own pedal, and possibly knock off their reputation. The year is 2008. People everywhere are choosing to ride flat pedals in order to easier bail out while riding North Shore skinnies. Japanese giants Shimano were beginning to dominate the pedal industry. In order to get a bite of the market, the Cell Royale Group buys quirky pedal makers Crank Brothers and forces them to make an OEM pedal that costs less than anything Shimano was offering to manufacturers. This pedal was the Smarty. By all accounts, it looks the same as the Candy, but every possible corner was cut in the cost department. That way, the pedal was cheaper than any of the competition. The pedals were so bad that according to someone who worked at the Crank Brothers warranty department at the time, they had boxes and boxes of the things showing up every day. Meanwhile, back at the local bike shop, they were actively beginning to try and protect their reputation, discouraging customers from taking the pedals that came with their bikes in the first place, instead trading them for another pair or giving them a discount on something else. Subsequently, the shops started losing money on every sale. Bike shops complained to their reps. The reps complained to the product managers. The product managers took it up the chain at the bike companies to the people who were responsible for the bottom line. And a light bulb went off over their heads. They would stop putting pedals on bicycles, which they pitched as giving you, the customer, freedom of choice.
We here at Big Bikes have heard the concerns of you, our bike shop customers. And we understand that the quality of bike pedals going into the boxes are not up to the quality you expect from us here at Big Bikes. So, we've revolutionized the industry and are providing you and your customers with freedom of choice. No longer burdened by us telling you what pedals come in the box and how to ride your bike.
Does this mean that we make the bike cheaper because we're not putting pedals in the box?
No.
They sprinkled sugar on a turd and told you, you're getting a donut. And now when you go into a bike shop to buy a bike, you don't expect to get pedals on the bike. I'm guessing that in 3 to 5 years, Specialized won't even be putting seat posts and seats on bikes anymore. You'll just go into your dealer to have your ass scanned, so that the dealer can use their licensed Specialized body geometry printer to give you choice. Yeah, over what kind of materials you're using and the rails that you're gonna choose. And, you know, all for only like a $250, $300 more. Even sooner, I bet EMTBs are gonna follow the EV industry. I mean, sure, your EMTB comes with a battery pack, but it's small and you have range anxiety. Why not upgrade to the large pack or the adventure pack? Look, long story short, free market capitalism is going to keep lying to you. So the next time that they give you a brick wrapped in velvet and tell you it's a pillow, don't fucking sleep on it.
Sunringlay double track 24-inch, Mavic 517 with the Hope Pro 2. This bike's been a big hit. But what was it before this incredible paint job happened to it? Using 3D printing to turn an EDC light into a better trail light than you can buy. Plus, the absolute worst light that I've ever reviewed. And the two-wheel drive mountain bike from the 90s that's hiding in this pile. These are all the interesting stories and videos that are coming up soon. So please, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, all of the YouTubey things, but really, just stick around. We want to keep doing this. Thanks.